Imagine the sun is scorching your car in the parking lot. You step up to open the door, and a blast of stifling hot air hits you right in the face. Your throat is parched. Your eyes sweep across the passenger seat and land on a bottle of mineral water rolling around there. You twist the cap, ready for a satisfying gulp. But wait, stop for a second. Do you know that the seemingly harmless water bottle, the one forgotten in the car for a few days under the scorching heat, could very well be silently turning into a dose of poison? Take a close look at the label. Expiration date: 2 years. This is an absurd paradox. Why would pure water, with a simple chemical formula of H2O, something that has existed on Earth for billions of years, flowing through ancient rivers, expire? It's not milk that goes sour or meat that spoils. Water fundamentally is immortal. So what is the mystery here? The harsh truth is, the water hasn't expired at all. What is actually degrading and decomposing day by day is the plastic shell containing it. When you take a sip from that scalding hot water bottle, you are no longer just drinking water, you are drinking plastic. This is the invisible door leading us into an unconscious habit that is silently destroying our bodies. Most single-use water bottles are made from PET plastic. At room temperature, PET is a perfect bodyguard, transparent, flexible, and extremely safe. But your car, parked under the sweltering sun, is not at room temperature. It's an oven, a miniature greenhouse, and a perfect chemical reactor. The temperature inside can easily reach 140 to 158 degrees Fahrenheit. This number is the death boundary for plastic. At this extreme temperature, combined with the continuous bombardment of ultraviolet rays passing through the car windows, the molecular structure of the PET plastic mutates violently. Imagine that protective shell is not a solid wall, but a microscopic mesh fence. Under the heat, the plastic molecules begin to alter, gradually loosening and breaking apart. They shatter, peel off, and fall directly into the crystal clear water you are about to drink. At this point, let's debunk a highly popular misconception. Many people are afraid of drinking water from a hot plastic bottle because they fear BPA, a famous endocrine disrupting chemical. The good news is, standard PET bottles used for filtered water contain absolutely zero BPA, so are we safe? Not at all. The true villain, far more ruthless and silent, is named antimony. Antimony is a heavy metal used as a catalyst in producing this plastic. In cool conditions, it sits quietly inside the structure, but when baked in a car, the plastic expands and antimony leaks and dissolves perfectly into the water. You don't see or feel it immediately, but the slow accumulation of this heavy metal over the years is a silent killer, linked to dangerous cardiovascular and respiratory diseases. The truth is even more terrifying. The heat doesn't just release chemicals, it tears the plastic into millions of nanoplastics. These particles don't just enter the stomach and get flushed out. Their microscopic size allows them to pierce the intestinal wall, slip straight into the bloodstream, trap themselves in internal organs, and even cross the blood-brain barrier. Essentially, you are pumping an invisible plastic soup directly into your circulatory system. Have you ever accidentally taken a sip of water forgotten in a car and immediately tasted a musty, sickly sweet flavor, or smelled a pungent, burnt plastic odor? That is absolutely not your imagination. That is the moment your senses detect volatile organic compounds rising from the decomposing plastic. Your body is ringing an alarm bell. This liquid is no longer pure H2O. It is genuinely a toxic chemical soup. The expiration date printed on the bottle is actually a confession from the manufacturer. It's an implicit declaration that after that amount of time, or under those harsh temperature conditions, they no longer dare to guarantee the plastic shell can maintain its structure. So next time you open the car door and see a water bottle sitting under the glaring sun, don't hesitate. Save yourself. Throw it straight into the trash and switch to using a stainless steel thermos. Quenching your thirst should never be a trade-off for swallowing millions of plastic particles into your body every single day.